Hey, everybody. Welcome to Lighthouse Effect, or welcome back. My name is Levante, and I do lots of things. So I have gotten my certification in birth, death, postpartum doulaing. I am also a light worker, so intuitive practitioner. And here on this channel, we do tarot readings. Sometimes I'll review some decks, that type of thing. But anywho, if you are here today joining me, we are going to do a weekly reading of Spirit Said What for the week of November 2nd through November 8th. So if that's what you are here for, I invite you to sit, get a sip of tea, some water, and let's vibe out for the next few minutes. Okay, so let's jump right into Spirit Said What for the week. I am going to pull an oracle card, and then we're going to pull some tarot cards, and then towards the end we'll get pull a few from the Spirit Animal Oracle. So let's go ahead and get started. And I also would like to say thank you guys for joining me. For those of you who have, I don't have a ton of subscribers yet. However, those who have been following me, I just want to say I appreciate you guys, and I thank you for joining me, for liking, sharing, subscribing. Shout out to everybody who has supported. So let's receive the overarching energy for the week of November 2nd through November 8th. And let me give an early shout out to my sister whose birthday is on November 8th. So I just thought about that. So happy birthday, sister. You know who you are. All right, let's see. What's the overarching energy of this weekly reading? What insight does Spirit have to give us? Community. Oh wow, that pretty much hits home right now in these times, man. It's a lot of us going through a lot of things right now. So we have number 8, community. And it's so funny because I just mentioned my sister, and I said happy birthday to her. Her birthday is on November 8th. So shout out to my sister. And also, maybe this message is for you, sister. So maybe there's something from this message that you can take. So we have community, and immediately what comes to my awareness is we are in a time of needing to lean on one another. I really feel like this is a time where instead of being opposing forces, we all should just come together. And I think I kind of touched on this in last week's reading. So was it last week's reading or the week before? One of them. I kind of touched on us coming together and kind of leaning on each other for, not just assistance and help in this economy, but also for mentorship, for advice, for wisdom. Just to even, have a shoulder to cry on. So that's immediately what I'm getting, and not being afraid to ask for help either. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Let's kind of dive a little bit deeper into this message, and it's going to be real, y'all. I just want to let you know I am back with the Sassy Dragon Tarot. This is the not safe for work edition. So if you not with reality, or if this is a little bit too much, a little too crass, a little too vulgar or whatever, this may not be for you. So you can continue to keep it pushing, okay? So we've got the King of Cups. All right, this seems like it wants to come out. We've got the King of Cups. We've got 7 of Pentacles. Let's see. Okay, we've got the Emperor as well. And then I'm going to pull Ace of Swords, okay? And then 7 of Wands. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. All right, let's see what Spirit is talking about. All right. So King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. And then we also have this community card here as well. Oh, and then the Three of Pentacles as well. So, let's read the King of Cups. King of Cups, take no shit, but don't lose your shit. Use your emotional intelligence to navigate life's ups and downs. Okay. So emotional, to me, it's pretty simple. I mean, I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to see that when you're going through something, it's okay, right? Like, don't let your emotions get the best of you. Have some emotional intelligence. Like, yo, I mean, I know what I'm feeling. Allow yourself to feel what it is that you're feeling. But I like to tell people, just don't stay there. Be smart enough and wise enough to say, okay, you know what? I'm feeling a little down and out, depressed, anxiety, anxious, whatever it is. I'm in my feelings right now. I'm feeling some type of way about something that I'm going through, whether that is your love life, whether that is, they pissing you off at your job, or you didn't get the raise that you were looking for. No matter what that is, no matter what you're in your feelings about, lean on your community. Maybe ask for some assistance. Maybe, try to find a therapist, right? A mentor, a sister, a brother, a mama, somebody that's like a mama, a sister from another mister, a brother from another mother. Find someone to talk through your emotions with. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, not yet. We have all night. Be patient. The results of your efforts will reveal themselves soon. So maybe you've been finding that, like, I've been giving my all to this situation. I've been giving my all to, even your community, right? And it's like, I'm not making the progress, or I'm not seeing the progress be made. Or maybe I'm in, maybe you're in your emotions too much that you're blinded by the tears. You can't see past the grief or the loss, or, whatever you're in your emotions about. You can't see past that. And maybe you need to reevaluate the situation, or just be patient instead of just constantly watching for progress and constantly just standing by waiting to see, like waiting to see something shake. Like, maybe go help your community. Or maybe, if you've been pouring into your community a lot, maybe now it's time for your community to pour into you, and to have some patience with seeing progress and with seeing results. Maybe you're trying to harvest a little bit too early. Message, okay? Seven of Wands. And by the way, I want y'all to see that we have 2 7s here. So if that means something to you, we do have 2 7s here. But the Seven of Wands it reads, fuckwits are best ignored. Preserve in the face of adversity. Take the high ground. I don't have my glasses on, y'all. But persevere. Oh my gosh, y'all, words. Persevere in the face of adversity. Take the high ground. There we go. I was finally able to get it out. Okay. So don't be defeated. Like, stand your ground, own your emotions, but also ask for help. Don't be too proud to beg. Like, y'all heard the TLC song. I ain't too proud to beg. Like, you can persevere through adversity by asking for help. It takes a strong person to lean on their community and ask for help in, some challenging and difficult times. I think that's one of the strongest things that you can do, is acknowledge and verbalize, like, I need help. I can't do this all by myself. And it brings so much clarity. There's so much wisdom that comes in that. And then we have the Ace of Swords here. So don't block the damn clue by 4. Knowledge and clarity will guide you on your path. Like, maybe next week you guys will hit a breakthrough, like, I can't do this by myself. And that is what you're needed. Maybe next week will bring you some type of wisdom, some type of clarity and knowledge of yo, I really can't, like, I'm just not realizing I can't do this shit by myself. And that's okay. We were not meant to do this by ourselves. The key word in community is unity. As humans, I think we forget, especially here in westernized culture, that as humans, we're not meant to do it alone. But here in America, in our country, we've grown so accustomed to minding our business. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That's their problem. Like, I feel like Spirit is calling y'all out on the lack of community that is going on and not asking for help, especially in these times. Like, I need y'all to put out a public service announcement of needing and requiring that help. And then we have the Emperor. Why, hello, Daddy. Embrace your leadership qualities. Now is the time to take the lead. And taking the lead on your life, owning your life, is sometimes being a rebel, being a rule breaker, right? It's not following the traditions and the norms and going with what everyone else does. Let's move away from that, sheeple, okay? It's time to write your own rules, and that may look like you asking for help, which is something that you may not, do often. So next week, I think, invites you to collab, right? Let's be strategic. Let's get a team and let's meet our goals. Even if that is in business, even if that's partnership, even if that is in your relationships as a family unit. Maybe it's choosing your own family, right? Maybe the family that you were born into just don't do it for you. They don't cut it. And that's cool, but your chosen family. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here, which is so on course with what the message Spirit is delivering to us. But the Three of Pentacles says orgies can be a lot of fun. Success lies in merging talents through teamwork. That is that chef's kiss to closing out Spirit's message of community and camaraderie and collaboration. It's a teamwork effort in order to get through this thing that we call life. And so I invite you to accept the invitation from Spirit that is asking you to work together as a team next week. Okay? All right. So let's see what we're going to pull from a couple of the Spirit animals and just get a message from a couple of animals. Let's see. So we've got 33, the horse spirit. Freedom is yours. You just have to take it. Tap into that emperor spirit, right? Freedom is yours. And there's a lot of freedom in putting our pride and our ego aside and just asking for the help, because not only 9 times out of 10, we will probably reach our goals and meet our goals and our desires, wants, needs, whatever it is, but it's such a relief and a monkey off of your back mentally, spiritually, right? Even emotionally and physically or whatever. So I'm going to pull one more spirit animal to receive a message. All right, it looks like this one wants to come out. And so we have 9. We have brown bear spirit. Take time out. Right? Oh, okay. This one's, I don't know why, but this one's coming out too. So we'll go with that as well. But number 9, brown bear spirit. Take time out. Maybe you need some time next week to hibernate, right? And really reevaluate, like I said with the 7 of Pentacles, really evaluate your needs, your wants, your desires, your goals. Maybe reevaluate what got you in the situation where you don't want to ask for help. Where does that come from, right? So maybe taking some time out to just reassess and reevaluate. Take time out, whatever that looks like for you next week. Also, we have dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love, whatever that is. Next week is a moment to be loyal to what you love. Maybe that's yourself. Maybe that's your kids, your spouse, your partner, your family, your job, your purpose. So anyways, if this message resonated with you guys, if you feel like it could help someone, please do like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. And if you would like a reading outside of YouTube, you can definitely hit me up at the link in the description box below. Thank you guys for joining me, and be kind to one another, but be kind to yourself as well. Peace.